What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SENS stock. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Webull valued up to $1,850, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account, deposit $100 and choose the free stocks. That's it. And let's start with the company profile. Sensonic Holdings Incorporated, a medical technology company, develops and commercializes continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes in the United States, Europe, the Middle East and Africa. The company's products include Eversense and Eversense XL, which are implantable CGM systems to measure glucose levels in people with diabetes through its under-the-skin sensor, a removable and rechargeable smart transmitter, and convenient app for real-time diabetes monitoring and management for a period of up to 90 to 180 days. And here is this system. As you can see, here is the sensor itself that should be placed under the skin. Here is the transmitter. It is water-resistant transmitter. And the mobile app. Basically, that's it. And you have to know that 90-day CGM system uses only in the United States, and 90 and 180-day systems are available in Europe. So, let's continue with some numbers of this company. For now, its total market cap is $1.25 billion. They have a revenue of $7.76 million with a negative net income of $382.09 million. Their total cash is $178.61 million with a total debt of $60.16 million. And they have a current ratio of 12.2, and it is highly above required level of 1.5. So they improved their numbers, and it is very good sign that they have enough money to operate despite of these net losses. And that's why I think from the financial standpoint this company is very stable and it is very promising with their results. So right here you can see the article that was published on Seeking Alpha on June the 4th, and it's titled Sensonic rallies as CGM data shows promise against rivals. And let me quote you these bullets. Sensonic Holdings is extending the post-market gains today with a sharp rise in reaction to the impressive data demonstrated by its next-gen Eversense glucose monitoring system for up to 180 days in a prospective trial. Across 49,000 paired points, the overall mean absolute relative difference MARD against reference value was 9.1% for the primary sensor, the company said. Compare that with 8.5% for the SBA sensor over 12,000 paired points. MARD is considered to be the most popular method of measuring the accuracy of a glucose monitor. In terms of MARD, Sensonic's monitor appears to perform neck and neck against rivals. And here is the most impressive data, let me show it to you. G6, the latest iteration of glucose monitoring from Dexcom, has an overall MARD of 9.0 according to the Dexcom website. Meanwhile, Freestyle Libre 2 from Abbott has a combined MARD value of 9.3% according to the website Diabetes Self-Management. And let me show you that these rivals has a completely different systems. For example, Dexcom G6 system has the sensor for 10 days only, 10 days. And Abbott system has the sensor for 14 days. And in my opinion, if you compare it with the 90 days system of Sensonic, it is a huge difference. On top of that, let me show you that they have Eversense 365 on their pipeline. So in a matter of 2 years, they will launch this system. And in a matter of 3 years, they will have a Freedom system that will last for 365 days, but it doesn't require the transmitter. So the entire system will be in this tiny sensor. And on top of that, as you can see, these two systems, Eversense 365 and Freedom system, has much more market population right here. And this means Sensonic is very promising company for investing in a long term. And let's continue with institutional investors. Right here we are on fintel.io, and we have more green lines than the red ones. On top of that we have gray lines. But let me show you, for example, Vanguard Total Stock Market Indexed Fund Investor. They increased their share for about, let me show you, for about 47%. And all these gray lines represents the increasing position. Only this company, the Virtu Financial, they sold the entire stake of this company, and it was worth only $74,000 in value. It's not a big stake, and all other companies, they are heavily investing in Sensonic. On top of that, we have a quite big short volume ratio of 35.23%. This means we might have a huge volatility during next several trading days, and you have to be extremely cautious. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. As you can see, I didn't cover this stock for quite some time, and I did my previous video somewhere at this point, at the late of April, and this point was the lowest point at that moment, and we have another point that is slightly below this level, and it is almost hit our accumulation point. And I've told you that you can accumulate your position if you want to invest in this company, laddering your buys down. And if you enter your position somewhere at this point, you're up for a huge 50%, around 50%, and even though if you enter your position only in this level, you're up for about 22% on your investments, and it is also very, very good. In my opinion, it is only the beginning of this journey, and you have to understand that after the 180 days system will be approved by FDA, we will see another huge spike, and I think it will be by the end of this year. So, and let me show you this movement. As you can see, from this bottom to this top, we have about 56% of surge in price. And in my opinion, we might have one more small leg to the upside, and then we might have a retracement, or we might have a retracement from this point, and we might retrace the entire structure. And let me show you that, in my opinion, we have this type of structure. This is the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth wave. And for those of you who follow my channel for quite some time, you know that the ratio between the third wave and the fifth wave usually is 0.786. And to confirm this up movement, let's do some measurements. And to make these measurements, I pull the Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave, and third point at the bottom of the retracement, right here. As you can see, we hit exactly 0.786 level with this top, and in my opinion we finished this structure of 5 waves, and that's why we have to retrace the entire 5 waves, because 5 waves on a smaller scale, it is only 1 wave on a greater scale. And let me show you the retracement. For this case, I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom of the entire structure to the top. And what do we have here? Let me clean the chart a little bit. We poke through the level of 0.236, and we didn't even hit a level of 0.382. And what should you do if you want to invest in this company? First of all, do your own due diligence. And next, you can ladder your buys down according to price action. Because in my opinion, we might have a slight pullback. Right here we have bearish divergence, but RSI for now is on a neutral territory. So on top of that, as you can see, the majority of action, of price action, is on extended hours. And if you want to benefit from this type of trades, you can also follow my link in the description below of Webull Brokerage. It allows you to trade on fully extended hours from 4 a.m. till 8 p.m. And that is how you can benefit from these price movements. So, and what are the main targets? Let me show it to you. Let's switch to 4-hour time frame. And to project these targets, I pull a Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of entire 5 waves on a greater scale to the bottom of the retracement, and we have to adjust a little bit this tool because we have this as our lowest point, and this leads us to new targets. Our first target at the level of 1-to-1 extension, and it is at level of $7.01. Our next potential target is at 1.618 extension level, and it is at a level of $10.35 mark. So these are our two main targets, and I think we might hit it by the end of this year. And from our current price, let me show you, we might have about 150% to our first target and about 264% to our second target. So, from the technical standpoint, I think that's it for now. You can ladder your buys down according to price action during next trading session. And basically, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with the notification bell. In this case, you won't miss my next video. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!